Going on, y'all? Happy sunshine. So y'all can call me a pick me or that girl stupid, whatever y'all want to call me. I really don't care about none of that. But I gotta stick up for men when I call out what's that woman name? Princella, the queen maker. Cause I cannot, my spirit is agitated by her, and I can tell. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm like really like aware of my body and like the feelings and things that I get, and my spirit like literally repels her. And it's different between, okay, Kristen, this is just a shadow, period, where you hearing truth, you just don't want to accept the truth. Her message is so biased and coming from a wounded place. And it's really sad because there's a lot of women like riding her train. She literally mentioned, I was looking at a video of hers, and she mentioned how men, and first and foremost, before I finish that statement, she speaks and she is literally saying all men. All men. Like I'm gonna take that back. She doesn't literally say, but she's speaking as if she is talking about all men and how all men are this way because of like their makeup and biology and everything like that. And it's like, I know there may be a science behind us and who we are as people, as male and female. And I understand she even mentioned how humans are animals, we're mammals, and like she broke it down how she broke it down, and my spirit is still repelling everything that she's saying, because although we are mammals, animals, and we are definitely in the circle of life, you know what I mean, the thing that separates us as human from animals and other species is choice and a conscience. Choice and a conscience, knowing right from wrong. Men have that ability too. Although there is a collective of men that don't choose right and they choose wrong, all men aren't that way. I wish she would narrow her message down and just say there are a collective of lower vibrational men that act out of character and act this way, and then there are a counterpart of lower vibrational women that match this energy, because that's what she's doing. She's leaving out how there are men that are just as toxic. I mean, there are women that are just as toxic as these men that she is speaking on. These men that she say is just only in it for what's between our legs, and they're no good. They're like, literally, they're no good to the female or human race. Like, that's how she making it seem. And I'm like what? Like, her energy her energy, her message bothers me, and not bothers me in a way where I'm, like I said, I'm seeing my shadow. It bothers me because she is, when there is divide, let's just put it like that, when there is division, there is the devil. This woman is literally dividing men and women. And I just saw 447. That's how I know. That's how I know. My spirit team was like, look at your numbers. That's how I know. She is, where there is division, there is the devil. point blank, period. And it's weird how this woman is like, and it seems like, and I'm sorry, they do these little plants and now in our social media platforms and in entertainment, they just like drop people just out of the blue, and then they just big, and just you hear them all over the place or whatever with their messages. And it's like, where did you even come from? Where did she even come from? Just like the Samuel dude. He was like a male plant. They got him up out of here, or he's out of here now, or he's no longer, you know what I mean, living. He's transitioned, so you don't see any new content about him. Now they got the female version of this Samuel dude. It's weird. It's really weird. And I'm gonna need anybody that see through that bullshit that she's speaking to call that shit out. I don't have a big platform, but I'll do it on the mini platform that I do have. I'm gonna call that shit out just to break the energy up, cause that shit weird as fuck. This woman said men naturally, or I'm paraphrasing. I don't know how she said it, but men naturally thrive in clutter. They can thrive, or they don't mind clutter. First off, I just had a conversation with my daddy, and he literally mentioned how he hate a nasty kitchen. This man cooks. He knows how to cook. Him and my mama cooked growing up. He wasn't always in my life, but the time that he was there, I remember him cooking. I remember having his food eaten with him. Like, and this man literally, my dad literally was like, I can't cook in a nasty kitchen. Like, I can't. And I've lived with this man, and I've seen his home. Like, he cleans up. He cleans up. It's not cluttered. Shit, I probably got more moving around and doing what I'm doing in the house. I probably got more clutter than my daddy do in his home. And then let's speak on my daughter's father. This man don't like clutter. He keeps stuff organized and clean. This man will wash clothes, literally wash clothes, and immediately fold his clothes right after and put them away. But me, I will live out of my basket for days, and be okay with that. Straight, because I see through the shit. Like, literally, women are rising in our spiritual power, because we're about to be in a more feminine energy versus the masculine energy that we're in. But I'm gonna be the one to tell you, source truth, spirit, God, however you identify the energy, is not gonna tolerate the division. It's not gonna tolerate, as women rise. We can't play that same patriarchy. But we can't be in our masculine energy while feminine energy rise. And this woman is in her masculine energy. That's all she's is in masculine energy, and she's speaking from a masculine tongue, down in the masculine. She also mentioned that no man can tell a woman about being a woman, paraphrasing. But then she's a woman telling women about men, just because she did some research and some science, but probably never even experienced a good quality, high vibrational man. I'm sorry that you didn't get to experience that in your life at no point in time in your life. But you're not going to put your wounds on every woman and say, hey, I'm making you a queen if you bash the men. And look at, I can't with her. I can't with her. I cannot with this woman. I cannot with this woman. And yeah, I can't. But I had a little rant. I will be, and I'm being guided to give channeled messages, as well as ancestor messages and tarot messages on for men. And this isn't, you'll see all in the spiritual community, tarot community, how they divide, you know, the divine feminine, divine masculine, and toxic men and toxic women. I don't want to just continue to say these men and women are toxic, and that something is just wrong with them, and that they need to be hated, and that they need to be discarded, and that they need to be just canceled, because these are wounds. First off, that you gotta understand, these are people that are either going through mental issues, daddy issues, mama issues, just wounded people. These are men and women not addressing their cryon energy, and not they don't know how to navigate their soul from a higher vibrational perspective. And I'm going to be giving messages. I'm also going to be I'm led to speak on like different warnings also for people that are unwilling to do healing work. And I'm not going to just keep shining a light on the just the good, the divine feminine and the divine. All of us have a right to be in our divine energy. All of us are being called to be in our divine energy. All of us. So I'm not gonna be one of the readers or the message givers or whatever you want to call me, spiritual message whatever, y'all. I'm not gonna be the one to do the divide. So these particular men that she speak on in regards to her message and her content, I have something for y'all. If you don't agree with what she's saying, and you say, well, that's not me, or you feel like, well, that maybe is me, but you don't desire to be that way anymore, you feel like she brought your shadow to you and you don't want to be that way anymore, well, I definitely have some information for you. I definitely have some intuitive information for you. Stuff that you can't immediately find in a book, something that maybe your spirit is trying to show you. Like literally, I will definitely, and it's personalized. I really feel like messages are personalized. Like there's a collective energy, but then there is deeper rooted energy for us as individuals. And this woman is not talking about men as individuals. She's just talking about a wounded male energy and wounded experiences that she had when it comes to men. That's all I got. That's all I'm going to give to right now, to be honest with you. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.